When people comment and say that watering a moss pole is impossible and so on, I'm pretty certain that either they messed up when it comes to the pole, so they didn't choose the right pole, they didn't put enough moss in it, it's not thick enough, it's not plastic bagged, or they're trying to spray the outside. Dry moss is hydrophobic, it's just going to pearl off, make a mess, and feels like you're achieving absolutely nothing. Water it thoroughly from the inside out. So what I actually do is I have a big watering can that I fill up, and then I mix all of my things in there, my foliage focus, sometimes my root zone and my tendon drops. I mix it all together, and then I bottle it up into 1 liter bottles. As you can see, they've gone through lots of rounds of nutrient provision. They are so dirty and filthy by now. I love it. And then I have 2 cupboards, one in the kitchen and one in my office, where I have 10 bottles each sitting in the cupboard, already pre-filled, already with the nutrients in it, so that when I see a pole being dry, for example, I crunch, like, ooh, this pole is dry, I take the bottle and I flip it upside down and I let gravity do the rest for me. Easy peasy. This way, I don't have to procrastinate. If I would have to fill up a bottle, then put nutrients in it, and then put it on the plant, every time I notice that, I would definitely not stay on top of my watering. And it could be that small little thing that actually turns watering from a chore into something that just happens naturally. In the morning, I walk around with my coffee, I look at the plants that need a bottle upside down, and I flip a bottle upside down, and it takes like 10 seconds. Gravity is going to do all of it by itself, and then I'm done. Just need to check that eventually there's no excess water accumulating in the pot. But I've been doing this for so many years by now, I have a really good understanding how much water each pole needs. There is no rule, it's a feeling, right? It depends on how big the plant is, how dry the pole is, how big the pole is, how much moss is in the pole, or is there a different medium in the pole, how dry is the environment that it's in, and so on, right? So I can't give you a volume of water, but I have developed like a bit of a sixth sense in relation to that. But I do like these 1 liter bottles, and I like these Fiji water bottles because they're quite sturdy. What I do is I drill holes in the top, and the holes will ensure that the water is released slowly. It's gonna be a very easy process. If the water releases slower, then the moss can absorb it. So you don't want it to just come pouring out, hence a few holes, but you also don't want all of the holes to be blocked so that nothing comes out. So I have a few of them, I put it upside down onto a pole, and then I wiggle around until I'm happy with the release of water that I see based on the bubbles that are coming out. And you know what? They're for free. I used them as water bottles before, and then I just recycled them. So you don't need to have like an elaborate self-watering setup or drip setup, or I don't think you need to over-engineer your moss pole to have like a PVC pipe in the middle and then a wick and then self-watering and all of this thing. Now we're just buying more products and we're overcomplicating the construction, which means we're going to overcomplicate the extension and the chopping and all of that.